For a long time, one of the most influential conservative Republican gatherings in the country is the Conservative Political Action Conference, CPAC. And you'll note that word, conservative. It has traditionally meant a place for people of that view to gather, and different politicians come and go. Now they're gathering just outside Washington, but there's been a profound shift. We don't know if it will forever hobble CPAC into something much more narrow and partisan, or whether it is a temporary fixture of this Trumpified MAGA Republican Party, but MAGA is in charge.
Where are my MAGA, ultra MAGA patriots at today?
We've got to get Donald Trump elected president of the United States.
It is always darkest before the dawn. D-O-N, darkest before the dawn.
We have that leadership this November in Donald J. Trump.
Donald Trump was made for such a time as this.
A little bit of a sampling there. And if you want other, bits of color, CPAC attendees this year can play on a pinball machine that has the themes of January 6th. Take that for what you will. There's all sorts of right-wing merch, woke tears water bottles, bedazzled guns, and candy with the MAGA label. And the conference may also be out of touch, not only with the rest of the country, but also with a lot of the members of the so-called conservative movement. Take a look.
I just want our military to be G.I. Joe again.
Unions at one time were good for this country, but not unions for our teachers in our schools.
We go do bedtime with the kids. And while they say their prayers and the Pledge of Allegiance, of course.
There have been more men and women who have died from wind turbines than nuclear power.
Richard Nixon had respect for norms. He had respect for the United States of America.
What is happening? Well, as promised, we turn to a very special guest. Returning to the beat is a documentary filmmaker, a political activist, an Oscar-winning director, and a Michigan man. Michael Moore, welcome back. How are you?
Keep it down out there.
It's loud in the house?
No, there's a bunch of little embryos running up and down the hallway. 24 hours after they're declared legally children.
You know what? Just so people know it's not a bit, I thought we have a lot of Zoom guests who have, loud homes. You got me. I thought you were for real.
No. It's just embryos. That's why I'm like, first it was you had a baby. That was called the baby's birthday. It came out of the mother.
Yes.
That wasn't good enough. So then we had to make fetuses somehow human beings, not fetuses. That wasn't good enough. Now embryos, as of yesterday, at least in the state of Alabama, are now children. As I'm quoting the decision.
Children is babies. Yeah, that's what they say.
But so what's next, Ari? What's before embryo? That's a fertilized egg. It's the sperm and the egg, and that's their next step. The egg is human life. The sperm is human life.
Yep.
And I'm just saying to the men who are watching, and I'm keeping it PG. It's a family.
Yeah, it is a family show. Afternoon on the West Coast. Yep.
But I'm just saying, every time you have a thought in your head and you decide to act on it, you can look this up, Google it. It's 200 million to 300 million sperm. Each time that happens, 200 million potential human lives are being destroyed. So I just want to encourage the Christian nationalists, stay with this. It's important. You're protecting life. I'm on live TV. Jeez.
Well, look, I love an extended Michael Moore satire piece as much as anyone else, but what you're saying is also quite serious and logically true. I mean, this is why in the law,
the thing... 15 minutes were brilliant, Ari. I want everybody to please... If MSNBC will put that up online.
Yeah, we'll put it up. Thank you.
Send this to every voter your description of what this is.
Really. But what I mentioned in law is you start pulling the planks out, and the way law works, I'm simplifying, but this is how it works. It's built on certain planks and precedent. And when you rip out a big one, right, A, the logic is now pulled out on that freedom. B, and this is what's important, we don't just have one court in America. Sometimes that's a good thing. When Donald Trump tried to steal the election, there were many different courts. Many of them were in conservative places. They all said no, there wasn't enough, any issue to change the outcome. So sometimes it works, and you have all these people playing goalie. Other times, like this time, once they pulled Roe out, you got a lot of lower courts that see that as this opening, and they're exploiting it. And as I said to viewers, I can't tell you whether Alito was lying or not, but I can tell you that is where we're headed. And then you're talking about the logic, the theocratic logic here. So, Michael, let's link that to what I introduced as well, which is what everyone thinks of CPAC. It used to be a place where conservative ideas were discussed. It's at some level. And now it has become a kind of a propagandist, kind of cultish rah-rahing of not only one person, Donald Trump, but not really his ideas, because it doesn't apparently matter what his ideas are. How does that all fit together in your view?
You know, the irony of this for me, I'm just speaking personally, my grandfather was the Republican leader in the town I grew up in Michigan. And I remember very clearly when he would talk about the importance of being conservative. And this could also be probably because he was also an immigrant from Canada. So just bear that in mind as I quote him. He said, conservative means that we are to conserve the earth that God gave us. Conservative means do not spend money you don't have. Conservative means we're all going to sit at the dinner table together and have a family dinner and a discussion. And it means in civics class, back when there used to be civics classes, it meant that in order to have a democracy, we need all voices heard, and we need a place for people to go. And so CPAC, they have a place this week where they can go and spew this utter nonsense that if my grandfather were alive today, wherever he's spinning wherever he is, because he would not recognize this Republican Party. And in fact, part of me just wants the Republicans to keep at it. Just keep crushing it. Crushing women, crushing women's rights, crushing it all. What are they, as you said, with Alito and Thomas, go after same-sex marriage next. In fact, go after that, because now I hear the same-sex couple living above me in this apartment building, and I don't want to listen to that anymore. So, yes, go after that.
Look at I got to tell viewers who might have just joined us, there's an extended political satirical metaphor. I just want people to know that, Michael, in case you're misheard.
You think I'm just saying? I'm not just saying this as a joke. I'm telling you, you give them an inch. You give them an embryo. You've got not just same-sex marriage. You've got not only getting rid of birth control. Anyways, Republicans, please, if anybody is watching, keep doing what you're doing, because you are guaranteeing in November, we'll just call the headline the next day, GOP RIP.